Hello, my fellow riders. You are with Walter White once again. No, or Marshall, as I'm better known as. I'm not known as Walter White, so just get that out of your head, but it's never out of my comments. Anyway, what are we doing today? Well, I'm at my favorite dealer once again, and if you watch my show, you know what dealer that is. It is Interstate Honda. Now, we're gonna ride a bike today, but what else is here? So we've got a Suzuki adventure bike, fully outfitted. And why I'm telling you what's here, I'm not paid for this place, but I love this place. I bought 9 bikes from them. So there's that. The only people paying me is YouTube, and that's very little. Anyway, I'm here to show you what they have, because I want this dealership to continue to survive getting your business. This Suzuki, have I ridden it? I think I've ridden it. I don't think I've done a review on it. Great little adventure bike. I don't remember the price. I think it's under $6,000. You already get all the hardware. You get the windshields. We have a little Honda, a CB. Is it a CB 500 or a 650? I'm not sure. How about a CV 500X adventure bike with panniers? You can find the prices on all these bikes online, and usually right here on the tag. So this is a 2022 CB 500X, and it's priced at about $6,200 plus taxes, dock fee, that kind of thing. Here we have a BMW S1000 XR. This is a 2020. Now, what you don't see is all the top case and the hard panniers from BMW that come with it, as well as previous owner put on auxiliary lights down below. We have a Kawasaki Versys. It's a Versys S. Very good beginner bike, or just somebody that wants a lightweight cruiser. And it too has bags, Jivvy bags. So you can buy brand new bikes, or you can buy used bikes that already have stuff like hand guards to keep the wind off your hands. They have a BMW scooter. I know so little about scooters. We have a Kawasaki Versys X. I've done a review on these bikes. They are great fun. Take them anywhere. What else do we have back here in the back row? We have a Honda Metropolitan scooter. We have, now if you're like me, you come to bike shops because you want to see what they have, so I'm showing you what they have. An FJR 1300. These are getting harder to find. You don't see too many of them for sale. But yet, here is one. Purple and black Honda Shadow. Once again, 750. As most shadows are these days. Here we have a Honda XR. I'm gonna guess, because it's a single, I'm gonna guess it's like a 250. Maybe it's a 125. I don't know. You tell me in the comments. I'm not expected to know every single bike. Like I said, I don't really get paid for this. Alright, guys, this depresses me. I've ridden this bike. This is the Adventure R, fully high-spec'd out, KTM 790. And I sing its praises because it's a cool bike. It is fast, prone to wheelies. Yeah, and it's still here. Why is it still here? Those of you that watch my channel, come buy this bike, man. And we have another Kawasaki Versys. Great bikes for running around. Great bikes for touring even. I wouldn't call it an adventure bike unless you're just hitting some light gravel, but hey, it is what it is. And what is it? Let me tell you what it is. It's a 650 ABS. Great lightweight, perfect size for somebody that isn't gonna grow out of it the next day. $6,300. Mind you, that's posted price. Bring in a trade-in, do something else. Talk to them. Just talk to them. Just go test ride it and talk to them. Anyway, so we are here, and what bike am I going to take out? Well, having ridden in on the Rocket, which is 165 horsepower, we're going to take out something similar but not similar. The BMW S1000, because it has, I believe, 162 brake horsepower. Of course, it won't have anything near the torque that you get from the displacement of what I'm used to riding, but high speed, it's going to be there. So let's see what that's like, because bike number 179, the S1000, is one that I don't think I've ridden before. I might have a really dull memory, but I'll have to check that out. This is a 2020. Let's go ride it. Alright, this might be a really short ride because our fuel is pretty low, but fortunately there's a gas station right down there. So a 33-inch seat height means I'm on my tiptoes. Front brake, good. Rear brake, good. I always do this test on a bike I haven't ridden yet. Clutch release is where? About midway. Good. Excellent. Let's go fill it up for him, because it's what I do. How about we start with the interstate? So as I get on the interstate, I'm purposely undershifting so I can tap into this power band I've heard about. This bike has 999 cc's of 4-cylinder inline power, but it is in the upper RPMs. I'm reaching for it and just beginning to feel it. To reach the reins of all 162 ponies, you have to get up to 11,000 RPMs. I don't know where I can ride to where I can do that. The S1000 has 84 foot-pounds of torque, but that's hiding at 9,250 RPMs. Again, how do I reach that without making a visit to a track? The top speed is limited to 200 kilometers or 124 miles per hour. Why? Because this is the sports touring model, not the racetrack model. The average rider will likely be riding it at average commuting and highway speeds, and staying in control is the goal. Not everybody is a trained moto racer. 2020 was a makeover year, and that's why you want this one over anything older. BMW changed the chassis, the motor, the suspension, the body, and the electronics. It is even Euro 5 emission rated. The result is a bike with minimal vibrations compared to previous years. The motor is still a stress member though, and it does not have the shift cam of its fraternal twin brother, the RR version. There is still a little buzz in the handlebars and the seat on the highway because of these features. So set the cruise control and rest your hands from time to time. The S1000 is a tall bike, but at 5 foot 10 inches, I can handle it. I think BMW invented tall. The stock seat height is 33 inches, which is rather tall for a street bike. In town, it handles slow speeds just as well as highway speeds due to its nimble 60-inch wheelbase, dynamic electronic suspension, and dynamic brake control. This is something new to me. If you grab a handful of brakes suddenly, the bike will retard the engine while linking both brakes so that you can retain control. It also has hill start control and 6-axis inertial measurements. Did I mention the heated grips, which are working great on this windy 47-degree day? So let's keep in mind this is a second-hand Lion, and the previous owner spent the good money on it to make it more comfortable. The garish stock seat with its bubble butt design has been replaced by a very nice sergeant seat, and I can tell you that it is comfortable. I think this windshield is aftermarket also, but at the high position, it kept the wind out of my helmet for the most part. The tires are both 17 inches, a 120 in front and a 180 in the rear. Stepping off the Rocket 3 makes this bike feel a little tippy to me, but I got used to it quickly.
Okay, here's one thing you need to know. That kickstand way down there, that is way down there. Yeah, where is it? There it is. I suppose because it's a fairly tall bike at 33-inch seat height, but... And then getting your leg. Yes, I'm just old. I should have mounted it like an adventure bike. LED headlights all around. This may not be the original windshield. Technic Stream. It's nice, does the job. Very nice. It actually is comfortable. I am leaning over the bars, but no more than I do on my beloved Rocket 3. So it's not a tight lean over, it's a sport touring lean over. It's a very impressive machine, as most BMWs tend to be.
So the S1000 XR. The XR is kind of a crossover from the racing, and this is kind of the sport touring. So the XR, it has a little, well, not a whole lot of torque when you're around town leaving the line. Around town it's very managed, but you don't feel the power come on right away. There's a reason for that. The power comes on at about 5,000 RPMs, and that's where the bike really shines. Prior to that, you're just nimbling along like any car would in a downtown area. So if your first initial ride on one of these bikes does not exceed 35 miles an hour, you'll never fully experience the power it's capable of. I mean, it is a 4-cylinder engine, an inline 4. And I'm just saying, get it above 5,000 RPMs and then make your call. Because above 5,000 RPMs, it starts to feel a whole lot less Honda-like and a whole lot more like my Triumph Rocket 3. So, thanks for watching. And as always, I ask you to subscribe, click, like, leave a comment. All those things that YouTube likes to hear me ask you to do in order to get my video some screen time. So anyway, once again, thanks for watching Riding with Marshall.
P.S. If it is still available, you can find it on interstatehonda.com, and the prices are usually within J.D. Power book values. I check. That's why I buy from them. But let me sweeten the deal. Look at the luggage you get with it. It's worth it. Keep watching me, will you? Thanks.